Hello, hello. I've arrived. So yes, real quick. Rockway Plays, thank you for the follow. Alright, so it is the long-awaited Destiny stream. Destiny 2 stream, I should say. Destiny 2 Forsaken stream, to be more specific. And I could add more qualifiers there, but it's fine. We'll leave it as it is. So, let's see. Don't want to spend too much time here, so we'll go over the schedule real quick. Alright, so, today, Destiny 2, Forsaken, as mentioned. As mentioned. But yeah, it sure has been a lot longer to get here than I expected. I mentioned it before, but yeah, the lore streams took a lot longer than I expected. Oh well. Alright, so one other thing is that I woke up at like 5 a.m. today, and despite my best efforts is perhaps being a little bit generous, but despite my efforts, I did end up not going to bed any earlier than I usually do, or than I ended up not going to bed on time after making an effort to do so last night, and then I ended up waking up at like 5 a.m. today, and so I've had a bit of a challenging day already. So if I'm a little less composed, or perhaps a lot funnier than usual, I suppose you know why. Let's see. So that's that, I suppose. Let's see. So not tomorrow. We're not doing anything tomorrow. Not anything on stream anyway. Tuesday, my apologies. I am quite tired, my goodness. Oh well. So, Tuesday, we will be playing some more Borderlands the Pre-Sequel with Altariana, Sheppy Sheps, and Judo Kami. And yeah, we will likely be playing another game at some point during that stream. We usually end up doing so. But whether it will be before or after, usually it's before the main event, so to speak, is yet unknown. But yes, that will be at 5:30 p.m. Central Time. Then let's see, next Thursday, I think, still not 100% sure what we're going to play, I guess, but I'm thinking we're probably going to play a visual novel or something, because it's been a little bit since we played one of those. Let's see. Yes, that'll be at 7:30 p.m., whatever it is. Then on Friday, we will be continuing Destiny 2, Forsaken, probably. I don't imagine that we'll be able to beat it in one stream. We might. I guess it's possible. Anything is possible. But, let's see. I think that should be basically everything that needs to be covered. So, today, we're playing Destiny 2. We're going to be doing Forsaken. We'll talk a little bit more about that when we get in. Pardon. But yes, today, Destiny 2 Forsaken. Tuesday, we will be playing Borderlands the Pre-Sequel with Altariana, Sheppy Sheps, and Judo Kami for 5:30 p.m. Central Time. Next Thursday, haven't decided yet, we'll be playing at 7:30 p.m. Central Time, whatever we do. And next Friday, we will be playing more Destiny 2 Forsaken, most likely, starting at 10 a.m. Central Time. So yeah, I think that should cover us, basically. So, let's hop right into the video game. Oh, there we go. Game audio? Nice. Alright. So, I'm gonna play as a hunter. Hunter's my favorite class. And also I spent like almost all of my upgrade materials. Well, not almost all of them. I've got a lot more. But I won't go into great detail about how the upgrade system works, because I feel like it's a bit beyond the depth of this stream. We're just here to have fun and experience the story of Forsaken, basically. So, I've set up a little bit of a loadout to show you all today. We've got Whisper of the Worm. Fun looking gun. It's made out of Zol, if you'll remember from the lore streams, Zol is a worm god who we killed, and he turned himself into a gun so that we could use him. I guess not so that we could use him, but more so that he could use us and feed off of the creatures that we kill with him. So yeah, very fun that Destiny is the sort of game where you go and you kill a giant worm god, and then the worm god makes itself into a gun. You don't make it into a gun, like you might in, say, Monster Hunter. The worm god dies and makes itself into a gun, and then has you wield it. But yes, I don't use Whisper of the Worm very much, I'm going to be totally honest. It was a real pain to get, and I'm not 100% sure I appreciate it as much as enough to override my mild dissatisfaction at the time and effort invested into getting it. But it's here, and I'm just sort of using it for the sake of, I don't know, I just felt like it, basically. You know, the Forsaken takes place directly after Warmind, so I figured this would be a nice little bit of continuity. Lucky Pants, I also don't use very much. Yeah, I guess I'll do a little bit of explaining here. These yellow items, items with a yellow background here, those are, exotics, which means that they have special, unique properties. You can only have one exotic weapon and one exotic armor at any given time. But yeah, so I built this, and I'm realizing this may not have been the greatest idea, but I did build this loadout around Whisper of the Worm, a gun that I've already established that I'm not hugely fond of. But at least I can get some use out of Lucky Pants, if nothing else. But yes, I also customized my hunter here to match sort of our color scheme here. You don't have like unlimited color options. You have like certain color palettes that you can choose from, basically. You can apply those to your different gear. Yeah, I wasn't able to get super close to our sort of scheme, my color scheme, I guess. But it's a reasonable likeness, I think. It'll do. It'll do for now. But yes. So, like I said, we're going to focus on doing Forsaken. I think what we're probably going to do for these streams is we're going to spend most of the time playing through the story of Forsaken. And I think, yeah, we'll go for like an hour and a half on that until we reach a good stopping point, I feel like. Then we'll go and we'll do some other stuff. Today in particular, I want to do some Crucible. And I want to go visit Zur, because I managed to accidentally, completely unknowingly, perfectly time it to, what am I saying here? But yeah, perfectly time Zur's arrival with, like, the middle of my stream. So, we may be, oh dear. Oh, hold on, this window's not the proper size. Wait, hold on. Oh. Alright, we're still coming to grips with this, why has it done this? We're still coming to grips a little bit with our new setup here, it seems like. Alright, what? It was working before. Why did it suddenly stop working? Maybe it wasn't working before, and I just thought it was. Oh. Alright, I don't know why that happened. Is this good? Okay. I think we're fine. Yeah, that was weird. Anyway. Okay, we're good. So, there was another hand cannon, I will say. I guess we'll go over the effects of the exotics here, since we're already on the screen, and I've already talked about exotics somewhat. And I'm just noticing, we've got the, hold on. I want to get rid of that FPS number in the top right. Oh dear. There we go. Okay. Oh, why is it still here? Away. It should be away. I don't know why it's not away. Oh well. We're not going to waste too much time on it. Anyway, Whisper of the Worm. It's a little bit hard to read, I think, this text, but yes. Higher base precision damage, rapidly landing 3 precision hits will refill the magazine. That is essentially the core of why I'm not super keen on Whisper of the Worm. I'm not that precise. I try, but I don't always succeed, necessarily. But yeah, so I can't make super good use of a lot of its, or of its intrinsic here. Mulligan, though. Returning ammo to the magazine when I miss a shot sometimes. That's very useful. But yeah. Anyway, so precision hits, things like headshots and all that. Not every creature necessarily has a head, or what we would consider a head. And even if they do have a head, sometimes that's not their weak point. So, hence the term precision rather than headshot. And Lucky Pants. But yes. When you ready a fully loaded hand cannon that deals kinetic damage or a damage type that matches your subclass energy type, each hit from that hand cannon increases the damage of the next shot for a short time against a combatant. Hand cannons ready faster and are more accurate immediately after swapping to them. So, this is a exotic that emphasizes the use of hand cannons, specifically ones that, again, as it said, match either your subclass or deal kinetic damage. Almost all weapons in the kinetic slot deal kinetic damage. Not all of them do. Not all of them do. But that is, again, beyond the scope of this stream. I'm sort of trying to limit us to content that is Forsaken adjacent. There's another element. There's a Solar that we've got access to, Void that we've got access to, and Arc that we've got access to. There's another one. And Kinetic, I guess. I guess, I don't know if you'd count Kinetic as an element, but there's another one, but we're not going to go into the details on that one, because it is, it's not a spoiler, I guess, but it is, yeah, we'll just not address it, basically. Also, I hope you appreciate this lovely ghost. But yeah, anyway. Let's play for Forsaken. Never played Forsaken before. Where do I start Forsaken? Here, I think. Yes. Alright. But yeah, like I said, I spent a lot of materials getting my weapons and armor up to a decent light level. I suppose I don't need it, necessarily. I'm well above the level that is necessary to play Forsaken. The level that is necessary to play Forsaken is effectively the minimum level at this point. Let's see. Doing good, kid? You alright? You don't look so great.
Well, this is awkward. You got a gun I can borrow? No. But I do have a bullet with your name on it. Any second now, my partner is gonna roll in here and kill every last one of you. And you, my man, This is going to hurt. A lot. Any last words?
How's your sister?
Not to dampen the mood, but I kind of thought that there'd be more build up to that. I didn't think that would be the very first thing that happened. I've done, quite frankly, a remarkable job of avoiding Forsaken spoilers. I knew that was going to happen, but I thought that would be, like, midway through the plot or sometime, or something. Well, I guess we're not at that point in the story yet. Here we are. Looking fresh with our buddy Cade.
Petra, Venge. Thanks for the invite. What you packing for this party?
The usual.
Ooh, do the thing. Seriously, watch this. That'll never not freak me out. Do it again.
Later. Maybe. Right now, Gen Pop is running wild. Fortunately, the main arena and lower levels remain on lockdown. But if the core security systems fail, containment is going to be a problem.
Just another day at the office.
Mm-hmm.
All right, partner, this is
Game's a little bit quiet for me. I think I'll have to turn it up.
for the changes and try to keep up. Now let's go to prison.
Nice. Yeah, I'll have to change that after this mission, I think. Well, I can probably do it real quick, actually. That's a little bit loud, I think. You'll have to let me know what the volume's like. Alright, so, I'm gonna play Destiny 2. First person, MMO.
Really? Wanna dance?
Dance, you say? Wait, whoops, wrong one. There we go. Alright. So, we gotta go save the reef.
And a 1, 2, 3.
Oh. Hello. But yeah, so this is the prison of elders. It is, as you may imagine, a prison. But yeah, all the, not all of, but a large portion of the nastiest folks that have tried to mess up the solar system are stored here. And they're currently trying to break out, and we don't like that. We don't like that at all. Nor do I like missing my headshots, but that's how life is sometimes. Yeah, I suppose I should probably go into a little bit of detail. Oh, that's me. Sorry. Oh, maybe that wasn't me. I did blow something up, though. Uh-oh. That's no good. But yes. So, right now, as I've stated, playing a hunter. Sort of a, rogue. If we're going to consider the three classes of Destiny, the equivalent of sort of a rogue, thief, and fighter, or rogue, fighter, and mage.
You and Cade head to the security hub. Get security back online.
Will do. But yeah, rogue, fighter, and mage, hunter, titan, and warlock.
Let us stroll into the security hub. I'll go high, you go low.
Sounds good. The hunter is sort of the rogue type. Currently, I'm playing a gunslinger hunter, so I specialize in the use of guns. You may think, that doesn't seem terribly remarkable. This is a first-person shooter. There's a lot of guns, and there are a lot of guns. But I get specific bonuses to using guns more specifically to precision hits with guns, I get faster reload speed with my current subclass. Thank you, Cade. But yes, as a gunslinger, I also have access to a super, golden gun. Lets me create a gun out of solar light and just sort of go and destroy things. Very nice. But yeah, so currently, the tree I'm using, I've completely forgotten the name of it, but among other things, it lets me throw knives that explode. It gives me an ability called Chains of Woe that makes it so when I get headshots, or precision hits, rather, when I get precision hits, it gives me a stacking reload speed buff, among other things. It also makes your golden gun, gives it the ability... Ah, there's Cade. Hey, Cade. Let's take out some of these guys. Ah. Get out of here. I know you're afraid. Alright, alright. This is a very nice opening mission. Mm-hmm. All three of them. Oh. You good, Cade? Where are you? But yeah, a lot going on here. Your Shax is delightful. Get out of here, thralls. But yes, so not a gunslinger specific thing, but as a hunter, I also have dodge. The specific dodge that I have equipped right now is gunslinger's dodge, or sorry, marksman's dodge, which enables me to reload my weapons whenever I dodge. The alternative is marksman's dodge, or sorry, gambler's dodge. I always... You can either use marksman dodge or you can use marksman's dodge. Those are the only options. Anyway. Whoops. Alright, got golden gun up again. I'm not going to use it just yet. You know what? Let's use it now. I'm sure we're going to run into another area with lots of enemies. I'm sure we're going to miss a lot of our shots. Alright. We did alright.
Everything's gone dark down here, so I'm stuck taking the long way to Supermax.
Oh, hey, Cade. Nice work. Oh. Okay, work. Ah! I love that, Cade. Whoops. But yes, I am working on clearing out some bounties, so you'll see some pop-ups on the side here and there. I have been playing since about 8. Or, no, not since 8, since like 6, probably. Nice, nice, nice. Ah, you're already dead. Oh, wasn't reloaded. There we go. Oh. I do not want to become famous. Thank you for asking, though. I'm fine right now. I'll deal with that bot in just a second here. As this is an MMO, can't pause, of course. Even in content without other players. Alright. Doing good. Ah. Scan this, of course. You do your thing, Ghost.
This says we need warden level clearance to open the door. Kate. I got you. Stand by for promotion.
Alright. In we go.
Impeccable
timing
Hey, Cade.
as usual. All that's left is to turn it on.
Hmm. All right.
What's happening to the floor?
Nothing great.
Driver, jumping up the work. Get out of here.
Will do. There we go. That's clear. My accuracy is a lot better than I expected, to be honest. Ah, there we go. More. There's some more hive gunk. Nice, nice, nice. All right.
I've got scrub. Now, it's your turn.
Remember to purge the buffers.
Sure, got it. One question? How do I do that?
Press
I have no
the
idea.
button. They're all red. Then press all of them.
Man, Ghost is pretty impatient today, huh?
I can't believe that worked. I am amazing at this.
Oh,
Scratch that. It did not work.
well, this is unfortunate. Ah, more hive gunk.
Don't worry, we got this. Do your thing.
Will do. Let's throw a grenade. That should clear out some of this gunk pretty effectively. Right. Oh dear. So those were explosive, or were first thralls. They explode, but only if you. Well, I was gonna say only if you give them the chance. They'll explode one way or the other, but you can at least make them explode not next to you. Oh, get out of here. There we go. And there's one behind me. Very nice. Alright. Oh, thanks, Cade.
Come on, come on.
Oh,
And stay down. Tech support with extreme prejudice.
gets the job done, I guess.
Well, everything's where it's supposed to be, but now it's asking me for some kind of secondary activation. Should be a terminal you can use out on the catwalks. I go with you, but I hear this place has turrets, and I really want to fire them.
Fair enough.
By the way, you and me, good team.
We do make a good team. Alright.
Oh, the turrets have a manual mode. Interesting.
Nice. That's where we just came from, I imagine.
Hey, buddy, what do you think of my new gun?
Very nice.
You still with us, Petra? We're gonna clear you a path to Supermax real soon.
Copy that.
Very nice, very nice.
I got this, buddy. Take it easy.
Yeah, I've got to say, I usually don't play Gunslinger specifically either. You know what? There we go. Clear out some space.
Try and keep up with these babies.
Very nice, very nice. Ah. You're somewhat troublesome, huh? Let's take cover, Alright, my accuracy's suffering a little bit here. There we go. I should avoid getting shot by the Colossus. Yeah, that big guy, if you hadn't guessed, is the Colossus. Cabal unit. They've got these very powerful guns that I don't like. So we're gonna just get rid of him there.
I've hit a locked door. Any updates for me?
Alright, good work. Something... no. I thought something was shooting at me from behind, but no, it was just the Scion there. Alright, alright.
Bringing the security system online.
You in the green now, PV?
Yes, accessing the lower levels now.
I've definitely got to say,
Check on a couple of things, and then we can call it a day.
So long as you're the one buying.
Whisper of the Worm looks like the type of thing that you don't really want to get super close to your face to look through the scope. But I guess I am a Guardian, so we just sort of deal with stuff like that.
Looks like we're all done and dusted here, kiddos. Ramen's on me.
Sounds good.
Looking pretty good down here. Just gotta check one last thing.
That doesn't look good. Those all look pretty open, which is not how you want cells to look, I imagine.
No, no, no! Cade, he's gone! This isn't a prison riot. It's a prison break!
The airlock on Deck Zero. It's the only way out this far down. They're going to escape.
Not if I get there first.
Alright, we'll do our best to assist you, Cade.
Cade?
And down he goes. Delightful.
Cade!
Honestly, that probably wasn't the worst choice he made this week. Still wasn't a great one. But he's a Guardian, so he's fine. He deals with stuff like that.
Never felt better. You see that, Petrol? Petrol? Guardian? Must have knocked out the comm relays with that spectacular landing.
Oh, look at these gnarly fellas.
And cue the ominous music. Okay, everybody. Back in your cages. I said, back in your cages.
Man, I should have just let Cade show off Gunslinger. Uh-oh.
That hurt.
Nice.
Sorry. Not sorry.
Ooh, nice. Very cool. That guy's getting into position for a shot, looks like. Oh! Knocked right out of the Supra. That's unfortunate. Ooh, nice! Really is showing off all the gunslinger tricks.
It. Now I'm pissed.
Nice work.
Oh, is that really all you got?
I don't like the looks of this. And that'd explain it.
I'm coming home, Ace.
And they really didn't waste any time in this, huh? Hmm. Well, that's no good.
Cade? Petra? What's
All
happening
right.
down there? Come in, Cade. Hey, welcome
Let's
back.
get down to
I'm at
business.
least 20 stories down, and I can't reach Cade or Petra. Ether trails. Look out for escaped fallen.
Got it.
But this ether is wrong somehow.
It is kind of oogie, yeah. Traces of... Yeah, it looks weird.
Something
Just a little bit
close,
weird.
and it's close.
Ah. Pardon me. Ah, you guys don't have heads, huh? Get out of here. I got a Cade to save. Alright, alright. But yeah, so if you'll note, these are Elixni, the species that that composes the faction known as the Fallen.
They used to be fallen.
But there's something different about them.
The fallen didn't just become this.
Ow.
Someone did this.
Get out of here. Oh dear. Getting caught up in their sensors. No more out of you. There we go. I don't think that's anything. Sounds like something, but I don't think it's anything.
Detecting activity below us, but I still can't get anyone on comms.
Oh, here's some more. But yeah, one thing that, if you're familiar with Destiny, will be particularly noteworthy is that in that first scene where we encountered some of these Ravagers, you saw one of them attack a servitor, which is a very big no-no among Fallen, because they worship their servitors, essentially. So that's a major sign that these Fallen are, you know, real different way. Real different way. Get out of here. Oops. I suppose I was about to say something, but I shouldn't speak out of turn. I should be careful. Don't want to spoil any surprises for anyone. I also don't want to miss my shots quite so much, but we can't have everything we want, I suppose. Alright, not quite the rapid precision hits that I was hoping for. But there we go. This is probably not the optimal situation for Whisper. A lot of sort of smaller, weaker enemies. I think it's more of a... probably meant more as a boss weapon. It's a power weapon and everything, so its ammo is relatively scarce. Yeah, these guys don't have heads at all. So their precision weak point is their sensors. The raiders do have heads, though. Whoops. Fell back down. And missed everyone with that grenade. That's not terribly uncommon, to be honest. For me, anyway. You know what? Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. But since we've... since we used the super...
We need another way.
Alright, that's not the way that we need, apparently. Ah, no. This vent. That's the vent you have to shoot. It'd be really nice. Oh. Look at that guy go. Yeah, these are screebs. Which I just learned the other day is in fact a real word. It means to, like, scratch or to scrape. But yeah, anyway, they don't scratch or scrape, they explode. And they explode quite powerfully as well. So once again, as with Cursed Thralls, the trick isn't to get them to not explode, it's to get them to explode in a place where you aren't. Ideally, to get them to explode in a place where other screebs are. But yeah, so dodging doesn't provide any invincibility or anything. There's another exotic that I have that lets me get some health back when I dodge.
Kate's ghost.
Oh no.
He's dead.
Whoops. Now it's not the right time for guitar.
Dies. We've got to find him.
Alright. So, we're in serious mode. In fact, we're gonna pull out really serious mode. Messed up my rhythm there. Get out of here. All of you get out of here. Not even going to go over what you are. Get out of here. Alright, alright. We're clear? We're in the clear?
Hold on, Kate. We're coming.
Gonna make it. We're gonna make it through for Cade. We're gonna do everything we can.
He didn't feel a thing.
That gun doesn't belong to you.
How's my hair?
As good as it's ever looked, Cade.
Speechless. Typical. Oh no. There's nothing I can. I'm sorry.
This is
Listen, kid.
maybe not the appropriate ghost for this situation.
This ain't on you. This is what I get for playing nice. You tell Zavala and Ikora. The Vanguard is the best bet I ever lost.
I'm afraid so.
He had the worst jokes. Even worse timing. I wanted to laugh. I really did. We should have been there.
Couldn't have known.
This is not your fault. This is on the head of Uldren Sov. But if he
Not gonna have a head for much
thinks
longer.
it's the end, it's not. It's the beginning. We're going to fight him.
We sure are.
Do you hear me? All of us. Every Titan, every Warlock, every Hunter. We will take the Reef by storm. And then we will mount the head of that son of a bitch on his precious throne.
Whatever's left of it.
For our fire team. For Cade.
No,
What did you say?
we are not an army. We are not conquerors. We are guardians. We need to keep our eyes here. On our home, our people, the Traveler. The Reef was lost the moment it lost its queen. So if another Sov wants a stretch of lifeless rocks, let him have it.
This is Cade we're talking about. For us to do nothing is
Say it.
cowardice.
I refuse to bury any more friends.
You won't have to. Uldren Sov is mine.
Alright. We're gonna get this done ourselves. Alright, is this gonna put us back in the tower? I wonder. Suppose there's no better time than now. That's it. Indeed it did put us back in the tower, alright. So. Whoops. Let's, calm down a little bit. But yeah, there may be some... I don't want to say things, but, you may see some sights in the tower that may not necessarily make a whole lot of sense, from the point of view of us, as of Forsaken. But we're just not going to worry about that right now. As I've stated, we're just not going to address, post-Forsaken, at this particular moment in time, in too much detail.
Lies a wasteland called the Tangled Shore. That's where you'll find Aldrin. I won't stop you from going. As for Zavala, he would cling to the broken pieces of the future he imagined until they crumble in his hand. He hasn't seen what I've seen. Ever since the Traveler woke, it's been speaking to me. Visions of crowns, roses, silver trees, candles that turn into bonfires. And I'm not the only one. If you see something new, don't be afraid to pursue it. I wish I could help you more. But the city needs a unified vanguard. Or at least the illusion of one. And this is your road now.
I won't let you down, Ikora. Zavala has forbidden Guardians from traveling to the reef for fear of starting a war with Aldrin. So officially, Ikora can't help you. But unofficially, Ikora tips you off that Aldrin and his fallen barons have gathered on a stretch of the reef known as the Tangled Shore. If you want revenge, that's the place to start. Take a hint from Ikora and investigate the Tangled Shore in mission High Plains Blue.
Come back safe.
I will.
Come back safe.
Oops. Let's see, where's... Alright. I mean, I was about to say where's Zavala. He's always in the same place. Alright, here's the MMO part. Look at all these people. Ooh, nice. I don't know what... I'm not familiar with that exotic to comment on that catalyst, but, oh well. Zavala.
I thought you'd be gone by now. I would attempt to dissuade you from your course, but it would only insult us both. As it stands, we've got every available Guardian dealing with escapees from the Prison of Elders. It's still not enough.
Well, we'll have one more.
War with the Reef. It's a war you will have to fight alone. The Vanguard cannot help you.
Zavala doesn't have the luxury of revenge. He has the city to think of. He won't give you his blessing as you head to the Tangled Shore in mission High Plains Blues. But he will give you an engram. And I will gladly accept.
Requisition approved.
Neat. I don't know. Not super cool. It is more powerful than our current Whisper of the Worm here. So I suppose, let's see. We're at a... Oops. Alright, sorry about the interruption there. It didn't have anything to do with us being returned to orbit, I don't think. That was just a weird coincidence. Anyway, I just got a package. So yeah. In fact, I suppose I'll open it right now. Because it is... I mean, it's not super relevant, but it's kind of relevant. I wasn't expecting this package until Monday. Cool. So yeah. So, I suppose I'll talk about it. Among other things, I ordered a new mouse. Because my current mouse is a wireless mouse, and it's rechargeable. But the battery on it's kind of, has been unreliable, we'll say. It's just sort of been shutting off in the middle of, just sort of randomly. So I decided to order a wired one. Roughly the same, I don't think it's made by the same company, but given the fact that my current mouse is rather faulty and never really worked super well. It worked okay, but it never worked super well. Given that, maybe it's a good thing that this is a different brand. So yeah, specifically, it's a yeah, it's basically looks the exact same. So I'm guessing what I have is I probably ended up getting a knockoff of what this is. Or maybe they're both knockoffs of the same thing. Who knows? This one, at least, is from a brand whose name I recognize, whereas the other one was not. Hold on. Actually, I'm not sure if this cord is long enough. That could be an issue. Alright, give me just a minute. Oops. There we go. So yeah, so the cord was in fact not long enough for my current setup, so I had to change some things around, including I had to plug my webcam into a different port. But we did have a port available, so it's fine. But yeah, that was quite the surprise there. But let's see. This mouse sensitivity is a little bit different, I think. The scroll wheel feels a lot nicer, actually. Yeah, I think... Yeah, it may not be that this is just sort of a... Yeah, I mean, looking at these side by side, they're almost identical, so I'm sure that one of these is based off of the other. Or again, they could just be based off of the same thing. This one has a sticker on it that says QC passed, which I'm assuming stands for quality control, and the other one doesn't. So maybe this other one just didn't pass quality control and they sold it on Amazon anyway. But yeah, anyway, the new one is a wired mouse, so ideally it shouldn't run out of battery. That shouldn't be possible. Also, real quick, I'm going to see if I can... Do I have... What do I have? I don't have... Because I tried to... I looked to see if it was in, GeForce Experience here. But it doesn't seem like that's the thing that's giving me the frame rate in the top right. And I'd really like to turn that off. But it doesn't look like I have the option. Because yeah, I couldn't turn it off in GeForce. Unless it's... I don't know where else I would go to turn it off. So we're just going to not worry about it for the time being, I guess. Anyway. So perfect timing, I guess. We do have... actually, that may be why we got booted from the server in a second. Or for a second there. Because Xur's around now. So, Xur. There's a lot to be said about Xur, I'm sure. But we'll get to that in just a second. Where is Xur, I wonder? Do we know where Xur is, actually? Okay, I don't think we know where Xur is at this point. So, I guess I'll put up Destiny 2 is a complicated game. And as such, there are many websites dedicated to various aspects of it. Actually. Okay. So yes, we do know where Xur is. I think. Someone knows where Xur is. I'm not sure if I know that location just by looking at the picture here. But yes. I think that's the tower, though. Which is where we just were. Is that? That's not Xur. Where is Xur? Hold on. I've got a quest to talk to him, so maybe that'll give me... No, that will not point me to where Xur is. Now we'll do the season. I'll get my season bounties later. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the tower. You can't see what I'm seeing, but Okay, yeah. Tower hangar. Okay. But yes, so Xur... We'll get to Xur when we see Xur, I suppose. But yeah. I'm quite frankly very surprised that this mouse is here already. I was not expecting it for a long time. Well, not a long time, but the weekend. I guess it's better that things come a lot earlier than expected than a lot later. I should bring back up my OBS and not be looking at this other Xur thing. I think I can probably find Xur based on... I mean, there's only so many places he could be. There's only so many, but there's not I guess there's a lot he could be. He's around here somewhere in the hangar. And I think probably this place where all the people are rushing to is where Xur is. Indeed it is. There's Xur. Everybody say hello to our friend Xur.
I bring gifts of the Nine. Gifts you sorely need.
It's kind of hard to make out Xur's features in this lighting, but he's kind of hard to make out Xur's features in the best of light. The Nine watch you, Guardian. I do not know why, because nobody can know the Nine. Zur spasms in an unpredictable cadence. A tentacle wafts out from his hood to float near you. Your skin hears its aroma. By the time you process the sensation, a very odd sensation, I'm sure, because I'm an exo and I don't have skin. By the time you process the sensation, an object has appeared in Zur's hand. I hand you this gift, but I am nothing. You'll know that it is of and from the Nine. Your acceptance is arbitrary. Alright, exotic cipher. We can use that to get an exotic of our choice from a kiosk. But yes, so Zur, as mentioned, sells exotics. He sells one exotic for each of the classes, and then a weapon. Weapons are not class specific. But yeah, I've already got a huckleberry, so I'm not going to buy another one. Yeah, I've already gotten a huckleberry. And I believe every copy of the huckleberry should be pretty much identical, if I understand correctly. But yes, armor, class armor, or exotic armor, I guess, rather. All armor is class-based, so class armor is not a meaningful statement. Exotic armor can have randomized stats on it. But we're not going to take too much time to examine all this and weigh the pros and cons of it all. I don't have an apotheosis veil at all, though. So we'll probably, yeah, I've got a Raiden Flux. I don't know if the Raiden Flux I have is any better than this Raiden Flux. I guess I can pull it up. But yeah, so I guess as I was getting at, Destiny is a complex game, and so there are websites about Destiny to provide various information about it. I was using whereiszer.com, whereiszer.com, which is a service, a website that tells you where Zur is, and what he's selling and all that. Let's see, I don't know how good these legendaries are necessarily, or necessarily how good this legendary armor is. But yeah, anyway, we're going to buy an exotic. Going to buy an exotic engram, if nothing else. Mechanized trick sleeves. Ooh, I've heard about that one. But yes, so that is a little bit similar to, similar in some respects, I suppose, to Lucky Pants, except it affects sidearms instead of hand cannons. But yes. Increases sidearm ready and reload speed, and while you're critically wounded, swapping to a sidearm increases its damage. So yeah, a bit of a different application, but a similar sort of concept. But yes, good mobility on that. I guess, since we're here, we might as well go over stats. I was kind of wanting to proceed with the Forsaken storyline a little bit more, but we've been so thoroughly interrupted at this point, so I guess we might as well sort of go into more Destiny content, or into more depth about Destiny, and then talk about, yeah, but before that, I guess, not and then, before that, we'll talk about equipment. So, weapons can have random perks. Generally, exotic weapons don't have random perks. There are some that do. There are some that specifically do. I have one of the ones that does. Currently, I don't have a random perk on it, but I have one of the ones that can have random perks. But yes, so they generate with random perks. Some sources give you, set perks on them. But yeah, sometimes you have a little bit of a few choices you can choose between. All these stats have various meanings. Round is perhaps not the term to use in regards to a sword's attack, but I get what you're saying. Impact, damage. I think it might also affect stagger, but I think maybe just higher damage hits have a better chance of staggering enemies. Yeah, swing speed is sword specific. It is the speed at which you can swing swords, similar to fire rate on non-sword weapons. A sword was perhaps not the best starting point here, because there's a lot of sort of sword specific stats. Let's take a look at Whisper, I guess. But yeah, high impact, the sniper rifle, of course. High range, the sniper rifle. Relatively low stability. That's, recoil. Generally, more powerful weapons have less stability. It's sort of a trade-off between impact and stability, consistency and potency, handling, speed at which the weapon can be readied and aimed. So I think that, is the speed at which you can equip it, unequip it, bring it to, aim down sights with it, and I believe also to, your speed when looking around while aimed down sights. And then reload speed is reload speed. Rounds per minute is the firing rate. And magazine is the magazine. So, since I spent so much time and resources getting everything set up, we're not going to switch our gear around too much. We don't really have any... Yeah, we're not... I'm at just about the soft cap for power level. I'm at just about the soft cap for power level. So I'm sort of going to stop getting... or at least it's going to become increasingly rare that I get gear that improves my power level in any way. Because one notable thing about Destiny is, unlike... oh no? Hey, don't worry about it, Alt. It's I definitely need to adjust that text, actually, now that I look at it. But yes, hello, Alt. Also, by the way, hello. How are you doing today? We were just talking about power level and Destiny. But yeah, so power level is determined by your gear. You don't... Good. Glad to hear it. But yes, so this isn't a game where, you need to level up to equip better gear. This is a game where equipping better gear increases your level. But yes, as such, your power level impacts how effective you are against enemies and how effective enemies are against you, essentially. Once you get to a certain power level, which is dependent on the season, season as in-game season, it is, I think it increases by like 10 each season or so. But yeah, once you, I don't know, it might be more than that actually. But these specifics are not super important. Power leveling. When a low-level character leeches XP off a higher-level character to level up faster than solo leveling. But yeah, that isn't really so much a thing in this game. Because, you can't trade gear between different players. You can trade gear between different characters that you have. So if you have a, back from back in my MMO days. But yeah. So again, this game doesn't have an experience system with regards to power level. There are a couple of experience systems. Like, there are seasonal artifacts that impact your power level to a certain extent, and those can be leveled up. There's the season pass, which can be leveled up. All that. But yes. Essentially, you get better weapons and better armor. That increases your power level, which allows you to do harder content, which allows you to get better gear, which allows you to do harder content, and so on and so forth. That's sort of the gameplay loop here in Destiny. Classic. Yep. But yes. So, just like Minecraft Dungeons. Not super familiar with that game. I forgot, you can also trade exotic ciphers for exotic engrams. I can't believe Destiny ripped off Minecraft. I mean, if you're gonna rip off someone, you might as well rip off someone good. But yes, I've already got a copy of Raiden Flux. I've actually got 2 Raiden Fluxes, actually. If I... Oh. I don't know who that is. But yes. Every so often, I just sort of get a clan invite or from people. I don't know if they're just really looking for new members for their clan or whatever. But yeah, I currently don't have any interest in joining one immediately. But yeah, I've got a couple of Raiden Fluxes, both of which are pretty okay, I think. Neither of them are, I don't know. Specifically, this Raiden Flux I don't think is any any better than the other two that I have. And honestly, I don't know which of the two that I have is better. I haven't made that decision yet, which is why I still have two of them. Because yeah, you do have limited space in your bank, so you can only keep so much equipment. I used to have like just near the just off of the maximum of 500 items. I managed to get it to about as low as 250 the other day, and now I'm back up to 370, 371 exactly at this point. But yes, I don't have a single copy of an Insurmountable Skull Fort, nor of Apotheosis Veil, and these are pretty okay rolls. Actually, maybe that's not so great on Titan. Yeah, it's not a great Insurmountable Skull Fort, so I think we'll skip out on that. This is a pretty decent Apotheosis Veil, though. So maybe we'll take a look at that when we maybe we'll take a look at Apotheosis Veil once we play Warlock.
Go looking for the nine. They will come to you.
Gotcha, sir. But yes, so as I mentioned, you know, we've got some new stuff here: Mechaneer's Trick Sleeves, all that. Apotheosis Veil we can't equip because you know, I'm not a Warlock right now. But I think we're going to hold off from switching our gear around too much. I do... Actually, hold on. Hold on. Yeah, I did have another exotic I wanted to use. Mostly just because I got it very recently, and I think it's cool. Dead Man's Tail here. And honestly, my power weapon is not super important where we'll be going. So, gonna equip Dead Man's Tail. And do I want to infuse it? I suppose I might as well. Anyway, Dead Man's Tail. This is a lever action rifle. It's very cool looking. And we're going to use it here when we get into the Crucible. Oh wait, hold on. Actually, if I want to do that, I kind of really should switch up my gear, huh? I do not sleep. I do not sleep, sir, despite my best efforts. Alright, now I'm kind of torn. Because I have the option. Alright, yeah, I'd have to switch up my gear a lot if I wanted to make Dead Man's Tail work. And I don't really want to take the time for that right now. But on the other hand, yeah, we can't really make use of Whisper of the Worm a whole lot in Crucible. So I think we're just going to have to switch up real quick. Alright, hold on. So, give me just a minute. Alright, we're back. So, we've got sort of a slapdash new equipment setup here, but we're going to make it work, I'm sure. Anyway, like I said, we're going to go do the Crucible. But, you may be asking yourself, what is the Crucible? Shax is the Crucible. And you know what, we're going to go talk to the Crucible real quick. We'll go introduce ourselves to the Crucible. I had been planning on playing some Crucible matches here to end off, but yeah, everything that just happened sort of threw off my focus a little bit. That my precious focus that I have been using to maintain consciousness despite my severe lack of rest. So, I got a little bit distracted. Speaking of which, hold on. Do I have... I don't think I have that quest on this character, actually. Hold on. Hey, Banshee. Ah, right. I forgot about this. But we're not going to worry about this right now. We're not going to worry about this right now. Anyway. We'll pick up some bounties for the second. I guess we just don't have that, Sure. Anyway. I just must not have that, I guess I probably just don't have access to that quest on this particular character. Hello, Shax.
Those rookies in the Crucible be more like you.
Thanks, Shax. Alright. Anyway. Pick up some bounties. I don't know if I'm necessarily going to be able to go through a whole lot of those.
Steel needs sharpening. Don't stray too long.
Anyway, the Crucible. We're going to play the Crucible.
Guardian, are you ready to deploy?
I am ready. Give me just a second. I'm trying to talk to the audience, Shax. But yeah, anyway. So, Crucible. PvP, game mode. That's about it, I guess. It's PvP. Specifically, we're going to do control, where you have to fight for territory and all that. Yeah, you have to take control of zones and kill enemies once you have those zones. You only get points if you have zones. You get more points the more zones you have. All that sort of stuff. And yeah, so I guess we'll go over stats here, since I was about to do that, but I got distracted earlier. So, there are 6 stats in this game. There is mobility, resilience, recovery, strength, discipline, and intellect. In some order. I guess the order doesn't matter. But yes, the first 3 though, the order does matter a little bit. The first 3, mobility, resilience, and recovery, are the stats that are relevant to each class's class ability. So, for instance, mobility for hunters, having more mobility decreases the amount of time you have to wait between dodges. Resilience for titans decreases the amount of time you have to wait between barricades. And recovery for warlocks decreases the amount of time you have to wait between rifts. Thank you. Ah, they also have a Dead Man's Tale, it looks like. Yeah, we'll talk about the other exotic that I switched to. Obviously, I could have still, and maybe I should have still, had a hand cannon and made use of Lucky Pants. And honestly, now that I think about it, I'm kind of regretting not doing that. Oh dear. Just had a grenade thrown at us. Oh. Relatively low time to kill in this game. So you gotta be careful. A little bit more careful than I am. Oh. Whoops. So, throwing that grenade was not something that I intended to do, and it didn't go very well. But I didn't die, So it could have gone worse. I went out of my way to get Dead Man's Tail here, and I'm not using it. So let me use it. Oh, hold on. Oh! No wonder I threw a grenade when I didn't mean to throw a grenade. My buttons are different. Okay. So, the mouse buttons that I use for grenade and melee are now backwards. So I tried to melee there, because I was close to an enemy. I had killed the enemy, so I didn't need to melee either, and it would have been a waste still. But I tried to melee there when I grenaded there when I tried to melee, because my melee and grenade buttons are backwards. I have them bound to like the forward and back a page buttons on my mouse, which are in the exact same position on the other mouse that I have, but they are bound to the opposite direction. So that's going to take a little bit of getting used to. I'll probably just... I don't know, would it take more effort to get used to it, or would it take more effort to rebind my controls? For now, we'll just get used to it, but this is a question I'll have to ask myself for when I'm just sort of playing casually later. So, I need to refocus a little bit. Ace of Spades that guy has. We'll talk about that weapon, I'm sure. But yeah, we're losing a little bit now. Nice, nice. But yeah, you may notice I have different gloves on now. These gloves are kind of funky looking. Ah, there we go. Got him on fire. We can track him a little bit. Oh. Bad engage. But decent disengage. They didn't chase. I guess because they knew that I had a shotgun. But yeah, shotguns are within a... if you get close to someone with a shotgun, you're dead, basically. Yeah, I just sort of didn't read that very well. That guy was a Titan using his Fists of Havoc super. And getting close to a Titan using Fists of Havoc is a good way to die also. Whoops. That was a maneuver you did there. Alright, alright. So, I was talking about stats, but then I ended up not talking about stats. So, in addition to improving your, the rate at which your class abilities recover, because if it only did that, you know, there would be literally no point to having any resilience and recovery and whatnot whatsoever on a hunter, for instance. In addition to doing that, recovery... Pardon? Yeah, recovery increases the rate at which you recover HP once you start recovering HP. Resilience increases the amount of HP that you have. Mobility increases your jump height and your movement speed when not sprinting. Yeah, everybody's sprint speed is, I think, the same unless you have, you know, something specifically affecting it. That situation that we were just in probably would have been a good opportunity to use my super. We've got someone coming up this way, so this is probably a good opportunity to use a shotgun. Alright, so I should have shot there. I missed my shot, and then I thought, oh, I missed, so I should probably melee. But I really shouldn't have. I should have kept shooting, because I did still have bullets. I kind of didn't notice that I still had bullets, is the thing there. Thank you, my Titan friend. Alright. Uh-oh. So yeah, that's the effect of another exotic. It's pretty nasty. Yeah, the pool's still gone now, but it was up there. Man, thank you so much. That could have gone so bad. Nice. Oh, hold on. I was just talking about how nasty this exotic was, and then I ran into its damaging AoE. Ah, there we go. Alright, we've only got the one shot in our shotgun currently. We've only got the 2 shots in our shotgun currently. Oh. Well, that was pretty bad grenade, I've got to say. But it's fine. You may be wondering, you know, why I have so little grenade ammo. It's because, or sorry, shotgun ammo. I don't have any grenade ammo whatsoever because grenades don't use ammo.
3 minutes. You're winning. Stay strong.
Whoops. Lagged a little bit there.
They have advantage.
Alright, that's one of them down. That's another of them not down, though, unfortunately. Ah, was that? Someone used Golden Gun. I don't think anyone used Golden Gun on me, because, yeah, I was killed by a submachine gun there. But yes. I explained the stats already. So, the other stats, intellect, discipline, and strength, impact the rate at which your melee ability, your grenade, and your super ability recharge. Intellect is for supers. Uh-oh. This is bad. Fist of Havoc. Hold on, I thought it was Fists of Havoc. Interesting. But yeah. So you'll see sometimes when I melee, I throw 3 knives. I used to throw 1 knife that exploded. Now I throw 3 knives that set people on fire. That's not the result of any exotic or anything. That's just me changing my subclass, which I didn't really go over, but I did do that to better take advantage of this exotic. But I'll talk about the exotic and about once I'm done talking about stats. So, intellect is for supers, discipline is for grenades, and strength is for melee. Yeah, every class and subclass has a melee ability, a grenade, 3 different grenade choices. Yeah, 3 different grenade choices per subclass. Pardon me, sir. Oh. Well, that wasn't a fight that I was going to win. Unless I pulled off something really, really cool.
Zone C lost. Enemy has zone advantage.
Yeah, unfortunately. Oh. There I go again, running into the Witherhoard pools. We'll talk about Witherhoard at some point, I'm sure. It's a fun exotic.
30 seconds stand between you
Whoops.
and victory.
We may not need to capture this zone. We may just need to kill someone, but we might as well capture it. This could win us the game, or could get us close to winning the game. Alright, we won.
Is all I ask. Good.
Alright, we've impressed Shax.
Impressive. You could give the Red Jacks
We did impress Shax. Nice. But yes. I guess I already explained the other stats, so that is that. Anyway, so, you talk about the exotic that I switched to, and why I switched my subclass. Sealed Ahamkara grasps. So, it's made out of the bones of a wish dragon. We haven't talked about them, I don't think. I could have, and probably should have, during the part when we were talking about the Dark Age and the City Age, but we didn't. Anyway, the reason why I have this is because of its effect. You know, the reason that you have any exotic is because of its effect, I guess. But, unless you just don't have anything better. But yes. Nightmare Fuel, melee damage, reload your currently equipped weapon. I decided to go with that because Dead Man's Tale can have relatively long reload times. You can shorten the reload time on Dead Man's Tale by getting precision hits with it. But I don't I'm not super confident in my ability to get melee hits, or sorry, precision hits in Crucible specifically. Speaking of which, sit. There's a lot to go over. This is a complex game, like I said. So I guess I'll talk about my ghosts. Or my ghost shells, rather. But yes, so you can equip your ghost with different shells. Different shells can have mods put in them, just like armor can. I don't think I talked about the fact that you can mod armor, but you can mod armor. But yes. But yeah, certain shells give you, or certain perks can give you various benefits in various game modes. In particular, Crucible Core Harvest here lets me get enhancement prisms by getting precision final blows in Crucible, which I just mentioned I'm not super confident in my ability to do. So, whether or not that's a great choice for an item is, or a mod, is somewhat debatable. But getting a few enhancement prisms here and there is better than not getting any enhancement prisms at all.
Capture and defend, Guardians.
But yes. So this class, or this subclass of Gunslinger, is the Way of the Thousand Cuts. You use a lot of melee with this. I'm about to die, unfortunately. But yeah, you use melee a lot with this subclass. So I figured that, and the fact that it has a, throws out a wide range of a fan of knives. We're getting some pretty bad lag here. That's unfortunate. I feel like a lot of people probably just logged in very quickly, or very recently, to see what Zer's got. Or to pick up what Zer's got, perhaps. Scrumptious Squeedle Spooch. That's a name. Maybe I shouldn't say words if I don't know what they mean. That could be dangerous. There's a guy right over there, but I have a shotgun, but it didn't save me. Oh well.
Zone C lost. Enemy has advantage.
Alright. I was thinking... You may have noticed I was thinking, but I was... Oh! Alright, so I did read correctly that that was not an enemy grenade, but I ended up getting shot anyway. So, it might as well have been an enemy grenade. For the situation I ended up in after encountering it.
Zone C captured. You have advantage.
Alright, and that's why people run shotgun in the Crucible. And that's why people run shotgun in the Crucible. Alright. But yeah, I was thinking I had a quest that I could use to improve my Dead Man's Tale. But no, that's not accurate. I'm thinking of something else. Wait, I guess I should say I don't have it yet. I probably shouldn't have walked through that. I saw my ally throw something, and I thought, oh, that must be the thing that they threw. But I think that was an enemy ability. Sometimes it's not super clear. Sometimes you just need to be a bit careful. Which I have a history of not. Oh. Alright, I misread that enemy also, unfortunately.
They have advantage.
I haven't been getting a lot of good shots with Dead Man's. Well, that guy's in the middle of their super, so that's unfortunate as well. Sounds like there's still... I was going to say still a super going on. I think it's over now. Alright, this is a decent situation we're in. Oh, hold on. Was that the person who was just... I let someone sort of fly up to me because I thought that was an ally. I think that might have been the person I let fly up to me. Because I was so focused on shooting their ally that I mistook them for an ally of my own.
You captured Zone C. You have advanced.
Oh. Well, this fella's gonna go and undo all of our hard work there, if we let him. So of course, we can't let him. Alright, Beefcake, lead us into battle. I believe in you. Nice. Oh, did that person not die immediately? Oh. So yeah, supers... That's another super.
Zone C lost. Enemy has advanced.
Supers are a thing.
Shut the enemy down.
Fortunately, we have our own supers.
Minutes remain. A strong start. Fight on.
That could have gone a little bit better, I think. But it could have gone a whole lot worse. Just a little bit late on that shot. Someone's gonna come up on me. Not you, though. Oh. Yeah, this melee grenade thing is really Fists of Havoc. So yeah, hold on. Sometimes it's Fist of Havoc, sometimes it's Fists of Havoc. Oh, hold on. Are those two different abilities? Those might be, actually.
You captured Zone C. Zone advantage is yours.
Oh. Probably could have dodged there, but, I don't know if I mentioned it before, but dodging doesn't give you invincibility or anything. It just sort of moves you quickly and, does whatever other benefit, it provides based on... Oh, that one's got...
Zone advantage.
Grumptious has Dead Man's Tail too. Nice. Probably learned a thing or two from observing them, but I can't observe them because they're an enemy. Ow. Oh. Oh, it looks like you had the same idea as me. I think they had Dead Man's Tail too. I didn't know Dead Man's Tail was so popular right now. It's been out for a little while.
You captured Zone B. Power play.
But it's, you know, cool. So,
Final push and victory is yours.
that was a bit of a waste of a grenade, but
You captured Zone C.
that was a bit of a waste of a dodge, but
Now hold. 3 minutes.
alright, someone's running around with spectral blades. That was the thing that killed us before. Oh, we killed them though.
Better victory.
Very nice. Alright, I can agree with that.
You fight like a demon for these zones. Bring me your friends. I need more like you.
Honestly, I am very surprised that I managed to hit them out of their spectral blades there. I think, and I'm not super clear on the specifics. I think that there is a certain, you get like defense. You get like armor, I think, extra damage resistance when you're using a super, I think. Maybe specifically roaming supers like Fists of Havoc and Spectral Blades, where you can, you know, run around and hit things. Golden Gun is also a roaming super. What's this super called that we have right now? Blade Barrage. Blade Barrage is not a roaming super. You just cast it and it goes off and then it ends. But I think, I'm not sure if it's specifically roaming supers or not, but supers give you a certain amount of resistance to damage, I think. I'm not 100% sure on that, and again, it might depend on the super. But yeah, either way, I was not expecting to instantly take someone down in their super from a fairly long distance away with a shotgun. I think they might have already taken some damage. That would explain it. Because yeah, that was definitely not within the shotgun's effective range, I don't think. Sit. So I think we'll do, yeah, we'll do one more match here, and then we'll call it for today. Because I've got to reconfigure, I've got to relearn everything I thought I knew about my mouse. Because now I've got a mouse that's basically the exact same mouse, except the it works, hopefully. And also that the back and forwards buttons on it are backwards from what I'm used to.
No zones means no victory. Take them and crush your enemies. Enemy claims zone C.
Sometimes you just got to boogie down a little bit, even in the middle of battle. No one's around here, but I don't feel super safe pushing this point on my own. There's someone on radar. Whoops. And a little bit of lag there again. It's unfortunate that that keeps happening. I wonder why. I would assume the stream, maybe, but I don't know. I don't usually have issues with latency or anything, even when I'm playing online games. That didn't go so well. Oop. Yeah, that's really getting kind of bad. So I think there must be just a lot of people getting on the server right now. Because it doesn't seem to be a performance issue. My frame rate seems to be relatively stable. Well, yeah, we're really all sort of pushing in here, huh? Uh-oh. Well, we kept the zone. We may not keep it for long. I saw someone over there. But I guess we can, you know, always do something about that. Well, no time to explain. That's another exotic. Ah, nice. Uh-oh. Less nice. Thank you for avenging me. Oh, we had a lot of people going after that warlock there, seems like. An unfortunate situation. Oh! Running directly into the line of fire is probably not great. Shotgun rushing can be effective, but running into someone who's already shooting is probably a bad idea. Oh! That might be another... Oh! Pardon me. The shotgun would have been the better option there. Man, there's a lot of noise going on outside. Everything is happening right now. Keeping an eye on the radar. There's someone this way. No one seems to be coming for me, though. Alright. You know, despite all the weird connection hiccups, we're doing pretty well in the Crucible today. Doing better than I usually do. Noise gate is working wonderfully. Thank you. But yeah, like we had a siren going off outside. We had a train running. Also, hello. Yes. Hi, Sheps. I guess I didn't say hi to you also. So, my bad there. But yes, hello. Oh, that's Fist of Havoc. Oh, that's Fist of Havoc over. Oh, that's me getting shot. But yes, how are you doing today? Good of you to join us. Oh, yep. They've got Dead Man's Tale too.
You took them. Now
You're good? Good. Glad to hear. But yeah, we're just getting close to the end of our... Oh dear. We're getting close to the end of our life, it seems like. No, we're getting close to the end of our Destiny stream. I know I said one more match, but since we're doing so well, honestly, I kind of want to keep going. That was kind of a waste. I expected an enemy to be there, but they weren't.
Zone B lost. Enemy has zone advantage.
Let's go around and see if we can blank them out. Maybe we don't need to. Oh! There's a super going off. So, we're going to avoid that as best we can. Alright. That worked. There's an enemy over there. That shot almost could not have been more off target. Ah, but actually, we've got like a bunch of dudes just on the point. So,
5 minutes left.
we only took out one of them there, but we took out one of them there.
Zone advantage.
Even a small victory is a victory. Storm Trance, nice.
Shut the enemy down.
Very nice, very nice. Ah, right. This is the point. I was trying to figure out where the point was, but I was on it.
Advantage is yours.
Alright. Oh. I got kind of... I didn't really react quick enough to being shot there, unfortunately. I was reacting, though. Sometimes I don't. Just wanted to get a little bit of more movement away from them there. Didn't hit anyone with my knives, unfortunately. But yeah, what do you think, Sheps? You ever seen Destiny gameplay before? Oh, that was a terrible grenade. They know I'm here now.
Shut the enemy down.
Acceptable result. We'll say that I was the distraction there.
Zone
Let's see, no enemies around.
power play. Get those zones back.
Looks like there's someone coming at me. Oh,
You captured zone A.
we got the zone, so they're going to have to spend some time recapturing it. And that'll give my enemies, or my allies, time to come in and stop them, it looks like. Ooh. Surprised I made that shot, to be honest.
You're winning. Stay strong. It's a power play. Get those zones back.
Whoops. Yeah, that was operator error that time, using my melee. Or I guess, rather, it wasn't an issue of, I guess I was trying to use my grenade, but I didn't have my grenade on cooldown, so it wouldn't have worked even if the buttons were as they should have been. Oh. Let's see, what is that? Was that... I don't know what super that person just used, but they just, like, killed 3 of my teammates with it, so I'm not a huge fan of it, whatever it was. Oh! Ah, Blade Barrage. Tasting my own medicine. Alright, alright.
You eat monsters for breakfast. You can win a battle for territory. Again.
We are doing pretty good today. Alright. So, one more match, and then we'll call it quits. One more match. Alright. Anything else I should cover? I guess I'll talk about Dead Man's Tale. So, Dead Man's Tale. The scout rifle, which means it's a single shot, generally relatively long range, not quite as long range as a sniper, but you know, they're a primary weapon for people who like to fight at great distances. Dead Man's Tale in particular is one of the, as I mentioned, an exotic that can have random perks. But yes, it also has the intrinsic perk, Cranial Spike, which gives bonus damage and bonus reload speed when you get precision hits, which I assume probably stacks pretty well with Chains of Woe. But yeah, and Dead Man's Tale definitely benefits a lot from having that reload speed buff, because it reloads one shot at a time, because it is a lever action rifle, as you see. But yeah, much like shotguns. So maybe it might be less than ideal to have a shotgun and a scout rifle that reloads like a shotgun. Because well, I've got dodge. I've got marksman's dodge. But this combination still probably will leave me in the lurch sometimes. I did just get a cool new Masterwork fusion rifle. So, you know what? Let's try that out. What do we got? Reservoir Burst. High Impact Reserves. You know, we will stick with what we've got right now on it. Man, look at my big silly shoulders. Look at my big silly spiky hands. So, last match. Last match, I promise. That is a promise to myself more than anything, really. Oh.
Enemy claims Zone C. Zone A captured.
But yeah. So weapons do use different types of ammo. Not based on sort of what weapon they are per se. But certain weapons are of a type that use secondary ammo. Fusion rifles, shotguns, sniper rifles generally use secondary ammo. Whisper of the Worm is an exception in that it uses power ammo, despite being a sniper rifle. Oh dear. But yeah, scout rifles, auto rifles, pulse rifles, hand cannons, sidearms, things like that generally use primary ammo, which you have an unlimited reserve of, just a limited supply of in the magazine. But yeah, secondary ammo weapons are generally very powerful, often instant kills if you can hit them within optimal range, which I definitely didn't there. Fusion rifles, you know, shoot multiple shots at once, so you do have to sort of line them up. And I definitely didn't do a spectacular job there. But yeah, so you have generally in Crucible very limited secondary ammo supplies. And even more limited power weapon supplies, because in almost all situations, if you hit someone with a power weapon, they will die immediately. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts. Oh, I was going to say, I think that they backed off there, but they did not. Oh, hey guy. Trading... I guess we didn't quite trade melees there. They did finish me off with a shotgun. But trading melees back and forth is a thing that happens every now and again, and it's always very funny. It's funny to me, anyway.
Zone C captured. Zone advantage is yours.
Whoops. Alright. So, fusion rifles. I'm not great with them. They're a bit harder to use than shotguns. They are similarly lethal from a little A little bit of a further distance, not quite as far as a sniper rifle. I should mention there's also multiple types of fusion rifles. Nice. Oh, hold on. You're an enemy. Alright. There we go. And we took out the guy who was using Witherhorde, too. And I'll put him down for a few seconds. But yes. So, some fusion rifles are fusion rifles and use secondary ammo. Some are linear fusion rifles, which generally use power ammo. Shoot a single powerful shot. Whereas, secondary ammo fusion rifles generally shoot 3 weaker shots that sort of need to be, you know, aimed together so that they will connect. Alright, so now we've got our sword, and we can hit people with that, and it'll kill them if we get the chance to. We probably won't get super close to anyone. Ideally, we won't get super close to anyone. Because I'm not really kitted out for being super close to anyone. But, you know, if the opportunity presents itself. Oh, hi. That was a really bad blade barrage, actually. Fists of Havoc. It said Fists of Havoc in the kill feed, but on the description, like that popped up after that, it said Fist of Havoc. So maybe Fist of Havoc is the super, but Fists of Havoc is the attack, or something like that. That's only mildly confusing, I suppose. Alright, alright. We've got things under control, though. Nice. Ah, and we stopped them from taking B, also, which is very good. I feel like someone's going to come back and try and take B. I thought I heard someone moving around, but maybe my instincts were a bit wrong. Whoops. That was just a misplay. A tactical error, me throwing a grenade there. That was really unnecessary. But it was not. I did intend to throw the grenade. I did intend to throw the grenade. I don't want to make any excuses again. But, I did try to do that. I shouldn't have tried to do that. It was a silly mistake. But that was perhaps unnecessary and unwise. Alright, they've got some power ammo, seems like. Someone's loaded a machine gun. I almost never get, like, legendary machine guns for whatever reason. It's been, like, probably literally years since I got a legendary machine gun.
Zone C lost. 3 minutes. You're winning. Stay strong.
Alright, alright. Well, man. I think I heard like 3 or 4 people using Dead Man's Tale there. So yeah, it's really popular today, it seems like. I don't know, maybe it's just that thing. I know that there's like a psychological effect when you sort of, you know, like you buy a car of a given model and then you start to see cars of that model everywhere. It could just be that I feel like I'm seeing more Dead Man's Tales because I'm using Dead Man's Tale right now. And thus, Dead Man's Tale just sort of sticks out to me more. Or it could just be that a lot of people are using it today. I don't know what that person was thinking, just sort of sitting there with their back to the wall. But,
Zone B. Power play. Keep the pressure on.
Uh-oh.
Zone A lost. One final push and victory is yours.
Alright, can we do this? There's another person there. This is going to end poorly. Alright. It ended better than I expected.
Keep the pressure on.
Ah, they've got Burning Maul up. I don't like that. Yep, I've burnt. I didn't burn. I got shot by Hawk Moon. But
Zone C lost. A victory
there we go. I was gonna say one more kill could end it. Alright.
You're a wall around those zones.
Very nice.
Take that iron will beyond the Crucible.
I will, Shax. Thanks for the encouragement. But yeah, that was a very successful, this is very successful. We were more successful than I usually am in the Crucible, which is very nice. Well, in the meantime, I suppose I will take us back to the studio and wrap things up. So, that was fun. But yes, I've gotten very much into Destiny 2 again recently. So it was very nice to be able to share that all with you all. I hope you enjoyed. I didn't get to go over as much of the Forsaken storyline as I was kind of hoping for, but we've always got next week, I suppose. We are already very, very deep into Destiny 2 as a concept, if not necessarily the gameplay specifically of it. So, that is what it is. I forsook the Forsaken. That is true. I don't. It was an odd situation. I guess, I don't think you were there for that, but I sort of got booted out of the game very briefly. And also I received a package at the same time. So I was all sorts of thrown off of my groove. And I just decided, you know what, let's I was gonna go get a new exotic item anyway. I was gonna go, do the Crucible at some point anyway, so I might as well do it now. And you know what? With how well we did in the Crucible, I'd say the timing was perfect. But yes, so, let's see. Yeah, okay. Had to refocus all of my brain energy. I had to take it out of my gun power and into thinking schedule power. So, no more this week. Yeah, I guess that's all there is to say about this week. This week has wrapped up. I hope you've enjoyed. Yes, next week we will be continuing Borderlands 2 with Altariana, Sheppy Sheps, and Judo Kami on Tuesday, 5:30 p.m. Central Time. Usually, we end up playing a game for a little bit before the main event, our Borderlands series collab playthrough. Usually, we end up playing a game, for a little bit before that. Sometimes we end up playing a game after that. But yeah, usually we start around 5:30 or so, give or take. Go till around 9-ish. But yes, so that will be coming up at 5:30 p.m. Central Time next Tuesday. Next Thursday, we will be playing something new. Again, probably a visual novel of some sort, but haven't quite determined just yet. Yeah, that will be next Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Next Friday, 10 a.m. Central Time, we'll be continuing the Forsaken storyline. We'll be doing more than one mission, I imagine. But I guess we'll see. But yes, thanks for the stream. Thanks for dropping by. Let's see. So, Tuesday, Borderlands the pre-sequel, Altariana, Sheppy Sheps, and Judo Kami, 5:30 p.m. Central Time. Thursday, probably a visual novel, but who knows, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. And Friday, 10 a.m. Central Time, more Destiny 2 Forsaken, and all of that. Alright. Yeah. I've held it together pretty well for being so desperately sleepy as I am. So, it is time, once again, for a raid. So, if anyone has any raid suggestions, I will be glad to hear them. In the meantime, I will take a sip. Oh dear. But yes, so, where was I? I guess I wasn't anywhere. I was just waiting for a suggestion if anyone has one. And if not, I can of course, Canty? Alright. Sounds like a plan. But yes. But yeah. Meh. I was gonna say something, but I guess we'll just wrap it up. I'm having difficulty formulating a coherent thought anyway. So, let us raid Canty. But yes, oops. But yes, they are also a VTuber, robot VTuber, playing some, yeah, Bloodborne here, it looks like. But yeah, so we will drop in on that. Let's see, anything else to say? I think we're pretty good. We've already mentioned what were our plans for next week and all that. So, I suppose we might as well just wrap up promptly and get the raid underway. So, thank you all for dropping by. I hope you have had a fine morning. I hope that you will continue to have a fine day. And I hope that you will be well until the next time I see you. Our raid message is, as always, we have arrived. And so, I must bid you farewell. Farewell.